dance in the rain. Head back, arms out. I like to dance in the rain. Wash away.
Hello, folks. I'm Amber.
And I'm Tony.
Welcome to
Salem, I'm hit.
Episode 16. Bloody sequels.
Yeah, did you see what the free game was on the Xbox?
No, what's the free game this time?
Magic.
Magic is in Magic the Gathering?
I think, yeah, one of the Magics. The fucking card game. It's a fucking card game. You know, I hate those fucking games almost as much as I do the fucking Final Fantasy games.
So, in effort to made Dead Rising 2 the free game, they decided to pick something worse, you know, trying to one-up themselves.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was wondering how they were going to top the suckiness of Dead Rising 2 being the game that you download. And they try to one-up with Magic. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, I figured maybe, you know, like, hey, what? I figured they do Fable 2 or something.
They already did Fable 2. That was
Oh, did they?
Fable 2 was like the first game.
Oh.
They got that out of the way early.
Oh, okay.
The most overhyped game ever that just made me upset, but I still played it. Yeah. So Magic the Gathering is the free game.
Yeah.
You know, if there's like a giant mountain of things that are just making me want to go, okay, PlayStation, you won me back. I mean, completely negating the douchebaggery of, and the stupidness of the Xbox One setup and launch. PlayStation just is not going to give shitty games out as their free games. Like, I think they gave out, like, Hitman Absolution is one of their games. And I'm upset I have an Xbox now. Of course, I could just buy Hitman Absolution, but, you know, they gave it away fucking free.
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, they just replaced their CEO. That could be what I fucking, you know. I'll sit there and dig in all this douchebagginess going on. Might have been why they fucking changed their CEO.
That would not shock me in the slightest. I was kind of like, yeah, somebody was fired.
Yeah. Sit there just in the news the other day or something. Yeah, sit there. Yeah, like they just got rid of the CEO or hired a new CEO or.
Yeah, you can't you can't fuck up your established fan base that hard and expect to be able to come to work for the duration.
Yeah, I mean, hell, there's only like what, fucking 200 million of you motherfuckers. You know, you're talking, you motherfuckers don't manage to piss them all off. Except for like
Yeah,
maybe,
pretty much.
except for maybe 3 of them.
Pretty much pissed everybody off that ever held a controller. But some of them are idiots and they're gonna still buy it. Which I guess they were banking on that, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's the news and electronics, you know, because there's at least 3,000 of those idiots that will fucking buy it just because it's a new thing. You know, it's fucking, you know, cause, I mean, corporate, yeah, well, sit there, like, I mean, hell, you just get me started on a whole fucking just corporate America rant. You know, corporate America do what the fuck ever they want, you know, Supreme Court said so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't matter.
I don't matter anyway. I'm not supposed to exist.
Exactly. You know, sit there. Yeah, we're paying you less. We're paying him. You have 6 days to prove it. Go.
Yeah.
6 days, 6 weeks. It's not long. If you can't, for 6 years, 6 years, that motherfucker's been making $10 an hour more than you, or it'd be like, I've been making $10 more an hour than you, haha. You know, sit there but you didn't figure it out in the first 2 weeks you was there, haha.
Pretty much. Yeah, but like it's that.
Well, also, I mean, fucking, corporate America can do anything. Supreme Court said so.
Yeah, corporate America sucks. What was the beginning of corporate America sucks?
Microsoft.
Oh yeah, Xbox was stupid.
Yeah. Sit there,
I just want to play
Wait,
Hitman
wait,
Absolution. I think that's how PlayStation won me back. Well, that and they were like, my favorite thing is still their video in response to how you share.
Yeah, here.
That was awesome. But
Yeah.
you know what? I wish that there were. Well, speaking of things that are swaying me, the PlayStation is like they have better exclusives this time. Like last time, all they had was like God of War and that one Blood Rain wannabe chick thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty, but I had no desire to play it. And I played most of the God of Wars anyway, and I was kind of like, I wasn't disappointed when the gameplay for 3 wasn't as good. But I still want to get the HD remakes of God of Wars.
Yeah, I'll sit there. I mean, it was, hell, it was worth replaying the God of Wars, just see him on the big pretty TV.
Yeah. But we need to play the HD remakes, so
Yeah.
we're gonna have to get the PlayStation HD remakes to replay them prettier on the pretty TV.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because that should have been one to get games. Hold off till I got my big pretty TV.
No, we had to play that shit.
Well, actually, that's the whole reason why I didn't play 3. Because
Well, 3 was exclusive to the PlayStation 3, and you wasn't about to. I wasn't about to buy one either. $500 for that shit. Still $500. You still can't get one for less than $500 worth of damn. I'm gonna get another PlayStation simply on the fact that it's cheaper to buy than the current generation PlayStation. Yeah, it'll be. I think it'll probably be cheaper than what they have out right now, and that's just messed up. But I totally want to play like some of the new titles that aren't like franchise titles. I'm looking forward to that because I'm tired of playing sequels.
Yeah, sit there. I'll sit there. I've been against sequels since for a long probably almost longer than fucking playing video games. Sit there because you already know there's gonna be a second one, and so I was like, hey, why am I finishing this game? Sit there, gonna come out in 6 months. Tell me I need to.
Yeah, but I mean, with games, I can tolerate sequels better than I can in movies. I can play more game sequels as long as they try to keep the story fresh, or at least introduce new things into the gameplay. But even then, I'm like, what, fuck this franchise, and I'm done.
Yeah, sit there, of course, look, 2, 3, really 3 games, sit there, like Final Fantasies, oh my god.
Yeah.
Sit there, I mean, there's only like, what?
I have no idea, and I'm
of
not
them
even ever going to
motherfuckers.
try to count.
Sit there, and then, like I said, the Magic games, the free game, I'm like, sit there, and the non-free ones cost more than $5. Why do the non-free ones cost more than $5? It's a fucking card game.
I don't want to know. I would never have looked up how much the Magic games costed because it's not that fucking serious to me. But
I mean, sit there, they're just, sit there, it was right there, and sit there, because was, Magic and Magic the Darkness or Magic, I'm like, real, what,
I don't care.
Sit there, and then they're like, buy this deck. I'm like, no.
I think the only set of sequels, the longest sequels set I've played was the Assassin's Creed games because they introduced new main characters.
Yeah.
It was mostly because they introduced new main characters. We got a whole new set of stories to work with.
Well, also, I kind of like the fact that, I mean, with Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2, but then, it broke into different chapters, and I mean, they just now really came out with Assassin's Creed 3, but then they want to follow that right up with Assassin's, calling the next one Assassin's Creed 4, when Assassins of the
Well, like
Caribbean.
with one
You
and
know,
two, it was two different main characters, and with Brotherhood and Revelations, you got the expansion of Ezio's story, and Ezio had a really good story, so it was like I was playing a different set of games. And then you got to Connor, and it was like I was playing a different set of games because I had a different even though Desmond was connecting them all, and Desmond got a bullshit ending.
yeah.
Now, having us be able to choose what he did at the end, or at least pretend to make us choose at the end, would have been better. They didn't even try to fake us out into thinking that we could choose it. Any sort of interaction with the player in that last 25-minute fucking cutscene would have made his ending not bullshit.
Yeah.
But it was like 25 minutes of them talking, you didn't get to do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't even give you a button mash to try to fight what he was doing. I mean, they didn't give you nothing to do on that last bit. It was just...
Yeah, no, they just said,
Yeah.
You're done. What's that, really?
I mean, like, there is the fact that it's going to be another main character in that you're the Kenway dad, and you're doing the pirate boat shit, but that's so far from being an assassin that I'm done.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, Pirates of the Caribbean, Assassins of the
Like, I'm
Caribbean.
gonna go to YouTube when the game comes out, and I'm gonna watch somebody else's
If
video.
if I wanted to play a fucking Blackbeard game, I'd buy a fucking Blackbeard game.
Yeah, and you know what? If they package it as a fucking Blackbeard game, I'd probably get it.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me on the box and say it's an Assassin's game when it's a pirate game. Just be a pirate game. But it doesn't matter because Ubisoft anyway is just making all the games the same. They're just lumping them together and painting a different dude on the top. And most of the Ubisoft games just feel like you're playing the same thing when you change the disc.
Yeah.
Like the farther we got down the line of Assassin's Creed, the more it started to feel like the other games, and that also made me go, okay, fuck it.
Yeah. So and actually that's part of the reason why my profile I haven't really advanced Connor as much, because it seems like once you get rid of his basic tomahawk, his the timing on everything goes way off. I mean, you keep just his basic weapons, and you're a fucking murder machine. The second you upgrade, you upgrade the weapons, like the weapons get slower. I mean, that fucking basic tomahawk, you start off with of his is a fucking murdering machine.
Yeah.
It slices and dices it, even fucking circumcised.
That's only because you play him like a murder machine. Oh wait, that's me. Never mind.
Well, I don't know. Hell, we were only both of us only had a fucking stack of bodies tall as the damn building.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like we took turns trying to get him to rank and murder his bastard on the boards. I've never ranked on a game, dude.
Yeah.
Still Assassin's Creed. That's good. And I'm tired. That's why I'm tired of playing it. I'm too good at it.
Yeah. We cracked the top 10. Top 10.
Some of the top 5 lists, dude. What you talking about? I think we were like number 3 for rope dart kills for like a month.
Yeah. I mean, we were on top of the leaderboard.
But that was kind of racially motivated by me.
Hang white guys and
Yeah, that kind of made me feel a little better about a lot of things. But yeah.
Yeah. See, now that really happened. Fucking, white man would have never gone past fucking West Virginia.
Amber's Connor goes into the past and fixes some stuff. United States never happens. But then there's a whole culture of people living here that they tried to murder. So, But yeah. Okay, I need to calm down and not be political. Hold on. What? I'm sorry. I'm double oppressed here in this whole conversation. Like I said, I'm not supposed to exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the sequels in general, like Army of Two, there's 3 of those. I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, because the third one was some bullshit.
Yeah.
Especially, sit there, I mean, sit there, damn times that motherfucker got shot up. He never wants to say, "Oh, I'm this."
I know. I tried really hard to find the Salem I'm Hit audio to put on the beginning of the show. We're going to have to get the game again just to do that.
Yeah.
Because I can't find audio anyway for that. But that's completely unrelated. But, like, they even tried to put new characters in the game to inject new life into it, and I still don't care. I'm still done.
I mean, we'll fucking say, because they will kill them all.
Yeah. And then I killed Salem, so the circle was complete. But, what else? What else had a bunch of sequels that I just don't want to play anymore? Well, Splinter Cell, I still want to play Splinter Cell Blacklist because the beginning couple of Splinter Cells I didn't really play as hard as, like, Conviction and I think, what was it, Pandora Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Like, I played those.
Splinter Cell's another one of those that has been around since the 90s.
Yeah, but, like, I didn't really play it in the beginning because I kind of sucked. So Splinter Cell is still kind of fresh.
That's what got me. The early games. That's where the ones were like, these guys got, body armor. It was really like one of the first set of games that introduced body armor. You have to take headshots.
Yeah. But I still sucked at it, so I never really, first one I finished was Conviction, and that was supposed to be the easy one. So Blacklist, I'm prepared to die many, many, many times.
Yeah, I sit there. I remember, one, the early, the original PlayStation.
Yeah, I couldn't make it 5 minutes in that damn game without getting shot up.
I actually, I'll sit there because Billy got me that, sit there, got me one, because it was 2 discs. I forget, I sit there, I don't even, remember which, wasn't the first one, like the second one or something. And, he get, sit there, him and the game and the strategy guy, and of course I sit there, and I sit there, I follow the strategy guide page by page, and there's, hell, sit there, I had, I had a whole mission thing I had to go through. I had 3 bullets. I had 3 sniper round bullets. Going because you're supposed to go, okay, kill everybody, go shopping. No, well, sit there is like, shoot out across the desert, and all the weapons were on the other side of the little barbed wire fence thing. Okay, but sit there and you go on the other side of the barbed wire fence. Cutscene. So I had 3 bullets.
Yeah. No, like I didn't really. I got better at those games when I got Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2. Then I really, really started playing them, and then I stopped sucking so bad. But Metal Gear Solid 2 was almost the last Metal Gear Solid I ever played because I was drunk as crap when the game started doing that freaky crap. It started talking to you.
Yeah,
so of course I'm hammered, and it's like the middle of the night.
You got switch ports and all that other good shit.
No. That was the first one. That was where you got to switch control around. I heard about that before I actually played it. Now in Metal Gear Solid 2, the game starts talking to you. Not you, the player, you directly. Like it tells you that you're sitting too close to the TV. And then you'll play a little bit more, and it says your game's getting hot. And I'm ripped. Ripped off my ass. By myself in the middle of the night, sitting right up on the TV. And of course, my tore up butt reaches when it says the game is too hot because I've been playing for hours at that point. And my game's hot, and it's telling me I'm sitting too close to the TV. So I dropped that controller like it was a brick and left. Eventually, my roommate came in and turned the TV off in the game or whatever. And, I didn't care. I didn't come back for like 2 days because the game started talking to me.
Yeah, see, yeah.
That was almost the last Metal Gear Solid game I played till I called my brother.
Well, I quit. See, I quit. See, Metal Gear Solid is only Metal Gear game I played. Because Sons of Liberty, I didn't like the fact you can believe me, I got hide the bodies. I was there.
But
Couldn't kill
that
'em.
was the fun part of Assassin's Creed. We do them in a haystack. But like, I played 3 later, but that was only after I called my brother and called him to make sure that the game talked to him too. Because that shit wasn't funny. And I really wondered if something was in my drink. But like, then I played 3, and I love Snake Eater. It took all the gadgets away, and it made me actually, have to play myself and rely on camouflage and actual strategy, and like it made me way better at games. Because I played that scene with the End forever. There's a dude called the End in Metal Gear Solid 3. And you're in this big forest, and he has a sniper rifle. If you don't learn how to fucking play, you will get shot so many times. And have to reload so many times. I got frustrated and tried to use the cheat where if you set the clock ahead on your PlayStation, it'll die. Of course, that didn't work on my PlayStation, which pissed me off. I restarted the game 3 times before I got to where I could see the light glinting off his scope to kill him. You couldn't walk when we were going against the End. You had to crawl on the ground and hope he couldn't see you and snipe you. It was a very, very frustrating time for me. Because I generally sucked at video games until I learned how to beat this fucker. Never test my patience. But seriously, I had to look, like, there was crap about you listening for the bird or something. He had a pet bird, you listen for the bird. You could hear that bird echoing everywhere. I think it was just my sound system was not good enough. I didn't have, Dolby 5.0 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I seriously had to scour the background of that game until I saw the glint off his scope. After that, of course, I didn't play any more Metal Gear Solid games. I was done with that franchise.
Yeah.
I was like, I beat this. Okay, I'm done. But I've only beat Metal Gear Solid 1 and 3. And I rebeat the first Metal Gear Solid when I got GameCube, because I had to play the remake, the Twin Snakes, because it had extra crap in it. So I had to play it again. And the graphics were better. But like, I can't think of any other franchise where I played more than 1 or 2. Well, I played 2 Blood Rains, because Blood Rain was funny.
Castlevania, that's no one's got the 500 sequels.
I played 1 Castlevania, and I was done.
I've never fucked with any of them because it's all the same damn shit.
Yeah, I played 1.
It's platform push X, XXB, XX, or XX, whatever. Jump slash, jump, jump.
That's why I played 1 and stopped, because I can't jump.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, it's like Mario Brothers.
Yeah, I will never complete a Mario Brothers. Ever.
I mean, the racing games look kind of like, fun, but, fuck Nintendo.
Oh, well, like, yeah, I like the racing game. I'm good at Mario Kart. I can play some Mario Kart in my sleep. I can play, was it the Nintendo 64 Mario? I can play those tracks with my eyes closed. But that's not jumping.
Exactly.
And the Wii, my nephew just whooped my butt on the Wii. I can't do nothing about that. He could do the Wii. He could do it on the Wii in his sleep. Is he start to do like my brother now, where he waits to give everybody a head start, and then he starts racing when he feels like it? Still wins? Jerk. Can't play with him.
Oh, we're playing. Okay, yeah, I was up there.
No. He'll sit there and be like, no. Hold on, I'm giving you a head start. But, yeah, that's not a whole lot of stuff I have played the sequels for. Like, I played the second game of something, but I wouldn't fool with nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think I played Call of Duty 2 or something. No, I played Call of Duty Black Ops, but I'm not playing anything else.
Yeah, it wasn't there. It's like, I never got it, got into those, maybe still games, but there, I'm like, no, like I said, I like the Army of Two games. Okay, we go in, There's just one or two. Let's go in there. You know, I mean, I got to wait on these bunch of idiots to fucking hurry up. You know, and I got to switch back and forth which bunch of idiots we are. And that, you know, which idiot I am in the group. No, it's
No, that's why when I play Call of Duty, I only play the single player, or I play 2 player with
yeah,
my brother zombies. And you know, I'm only gonna have that one. I'm not gonna get any more. I'm not getting Black Ops 2. I'm only playing this first Black Ops. I'm done. Like Left 4 Dead. I played 2 Left 4 Deads. I probably won't play Left 4 Dead 3. We already discussed Dead Rising 2 sucked, and
yeah.
we stopped at 1. Well, we played the demo of 2. Well, because it was free.
Uh, uh,
Well, I mean, we only got as
yeah,
far as whatever the demo was, because you stopped playing. It was
yeah.
like 45 minutes of cutscenes, and I did something where I had to walk past and not kill anybody. Some bullshit. I did play all 3 Fables because I think it's because I hate myself. You know,
Mhm.
same reason I watch All the Heroes.
Yeah.
I'm showing serious signs of self-loathing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was going to totally play Fable the Journey too, but then it was like connect only, and I don't want to connect.
Yeah.
The whole reason I got the game and the controller was so I didn't have to get up.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Wii for times when I actually feel like moving. The Xbox is supposed to come with the controller, and I'm supposed to hit the button and sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I got the Wii
Exactly.
and have to get up, but it's really fun to play golf that way. Golf and tennis.
You know, of course, well, hell, Madden's been, you know, and then there's the football games. 25 years now.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
That there as, you know, that there as the whole, you know, that there's the 25th anniversary, you know.
I still don't give a shit about
Yeah, sit
football.
there and then see, and, you know, well, see, I don't play sports, I don't play sports games.
But like, yeah, every other sequel of games that I played, you know, I play 2. I will try to give you 2. But like, that's
Yeah.
almost as bad as I am with movies. I can watch 3 movies, but then fuck off. Like, I made it through 4 whole Harry Potters, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was some old, yeah, that's what they're, I'm like, what, I mean, when it's it's the same idiot through the whole fucking process, really.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been his minions that
Yeah.
they were fighting on the way up. You know, build him
No,
up like Mortal Kombat or something. You know, but no, it was like actually him, and it was just like, really, you suck, dude. You're a horrible
yeah, I
villain.
mean, a bunch of kids are whooping your ass. I mean, come on.
See you guys next time on.
Salem, I'm hit.
You can find Amber online at amberspence.org and twitter.com/amberandspence. If you want to get a hold of Tony online, good luck with that. Check us out at salemomhint.tumblr.com if you're not there already.